Hi guys, Scan Game here. Coming to you live-ish. I am doing a non-filtered as normal blog for once, since I am terrible at reading my own scripts. If I did write one, because I misread and I stutter, it's hard for me. So if I do these, I do open voice. Try not to repeat myself, but if I do, I apologize ahead of time. So Bravery is kind of what I'm thinking about today. It's 2:41 in the morning and my ex just left for work. I care for him. He's someone I really still care about. And it made me think, also gonna hear cars. It made me think what would happen if I had to be honest. And my mom cares for both of us, and I always wonder if, there's ever a bad situation, what would happen. And so there's times in your life you shouldn't wait to do things, you should just go and do them. And I am a very avid believer in those things. It's really hard for me to do that. So bravery is something I do not have a lot of, but when I use it, it's strong. And the lion comes out of me as a Leo, so it's always fun. But bravery is a funny thing. So bravery, I don't know. It's so important to have it, but at the same time you get so scared and you don't know what's going to happen if you say something, which is like one of the biggest faults I have right now. Someone I'm currently seeing, my mother does not approve of, nor does my father, and nor does my ex. And I adore this man. He's wonderful to me. He's goofy in his own end. He's wanting attention, and it's okay. Those things are fine. But it's the concept of the worst case scenario if my ex snaps and he tells my mom everything, which I know he won't. He's very trustworthy in that, no matter how he's feeling hurt. So I trust you, man. I know you're probably gonna listen to this, but it's that fear. And as you taught me, YouTube opened you up, so I'm doing it too. So I want to tell my mom everything. I basically told her I was gay, at least, and I fought with her for the concept of that I like women. And to her, it's not true, because I do not, quote, act the way a lesbian does. So that's the thing. She's like, fine, whatever, you like women, fine. So that didn't go down the right chute, in my opinion. It kind of just happened, and she just said it, and she never brought it up again. So there's that going on, and I want to tell her more. I want to tell her that even though she may not like him, I wish she can give him a chance. And I know the reason why she couldn't accept him was he was hiding something, but otherwise, that hiding something was me and him, and I understand that. I understand that worry that he's always gonna hide things, but for what I've seen of him, he's cool, he's chill dude, and everything. The bravery here is saying, do I tell my mother everything? That's the hard part, because to tell her everything, it's very scary, because I'm going to be 26 years old at the end of this month, and it's hard. Because if you have a parent who is, not that they're a bad parent, but they're overprotective and they're kind of sort of a helicopter parent, it's unhealthy to you as a child and to the parent too. And the parent needs to be part of everything in life when you're older and make your decisions for you sometimes, or strongly state their opinions. I adore my mother, though. I mean, she means the world to me. That's why maybe going to YouTube, maybe talking this out, maybe it helps. I want her to her, there's only two genders, which is a debate I like to go into. So I can't go into a lot of it because I I don't have enough research to really go into it. But there's not like 67 genders. Like that's messed up. but they want to. She doesn't understand that. I don't think she understands the idea of pansexuality is to a level basis bisexuality, but different. I will go on to another episode because I came up in a chat conversation thing I had a few days ago. That I saw a few days ago, and she won't understand polyamory. She will be like one of my sisters who says it's just an excuse to open date without looking for anybody, and it can be. It can be. It's a scary thought, to someone who doesn't know it. It's like I'm a cheating schlub, I'm just being with people openly, and it's just a thing. It's open relationships. It is an open relationship in essence. Oh, this health word is horrible. What makes me confused, though, is how do you come around to it? Do you just say it straight? Do you just go, Mom, I'm going to talk to you, bam, and that's it? To ask her not to say anything till the end, so you kind of can try to build up your defenses, or should I let her intervene at some point, or, again, not say anything at all? I am debating this so hard because with my strongest current relationship, as I'll call it, I want to prove to him that I want to be there, and even if my mother disagrees with him, I want her to be open to the idea of maybe trying again to meet him, or something, something to accept the fact that I am technically single, and it's not because I'm single because I say it. I'm in these relationships where I met one person, this is where we started dating, and the other one I never met in person, so they're online. They're very relaxed in their own points, and sometimes I don't talk to them for a few days. Not the newest one. He talks to me every day, so it's fine. But how do you bring it up? How do you say something? How do you sound careful without sounding stupid? I have been told my definition of love is stupid. So my definition of love is you love them, cherish them, of course. You want to be with them every step of the way and everything, but my attitude to it was you give them space. You don't have to go everywhere with them. You trust them to come back. You want them to have fun. And also they relax you. They calm you down. This is definitely good for somebody who, if they have anxiety attacks, anger episodes, major depression crashes, it's really great. It's something that is so important to have someone who calms you down. And explain this to my mother. I love my mom for that kind of conversations, but I explained to her and she's like, yeah, that's a stupid definition of love. So, and then you go to my ex, and that's also his definition of love, which is change on a little variety of it. So you would think that would have worked, but that's another story that I'm not going to share with you guys. It's not your story to share. So, I mean, what do you say? What do you do? What do you mutter to yourself in a prayer or a chant before you do something so scary that your biggest fear is you're gonna be disowned, kicked out of your house with your bare bottoms, and you don't have a job? What do you do? Do you hold that in? Do you just say, suck it up, bitch, and do it, I don't know. It's crazy to even try and figure this out without sounding in a circle of confusion and nope, not working, I don't know. My soda drink thing is making noises, so I keep looking at it. No, if you want to, comment down below about any stories of coming out maybe you had. Bad and good, middle grounds, or you just didn't want to come out at all and you never did. And if you had these potential worries that your family is going to find out, tell me down below, and I will love to read them. I'm trying to figure out how to come out fully to my mother. My father, I think, had better chances, but in those variety cases, I don't think he'd take it too well. My siblings already know. I think they don't care. At least 2 of them for sure probably don't care. They just don't speak to me about it. I have 4 other siblings. 2 fought me. 2? Yeah, I want to say like 2 fought me saying why it was wrong. I think stroke. But tell me what you think. Is it wrong to have the idea that you can be gender fluid, which means that there's male and female, yes, but you kind of transition in between because you're not fully feminine, you're fully masculine, but you don't want to choose one and transition. It's kind of like the middle transition phase where you kind of don't want to change, but you like both aspects. That to me is gender fluid. Is it wrong to be polyamorous? Sorry, pansexual, which falls into the bisexual flag, where bisexuals are more into men and women. It can go into the pansexuality area, which pansexuality is, I keep saying that, no matter what the body is, you like the heart. Now, there's debate on that. I will love to debate on that in another episode of me doing this. I did a post one time on Facebook and no one said anything, which surprised me. It was a like on it. But there's that. Is it wrong to be that? And also, is it wrong to be polyamorous, which is to have an open heart? That's me. An open heart. And if you're with one person, you can love being that one person, but it's more like that concept of you can be with another. So you're with your partner, and then you are then with them, and then you have a friend that you start having feelings for, and you don't call it cheating, but you are like, I want to express my love, more love that I have to that person, and that is polyamory to me. Other people have a definition of polyamory. It's not polygamy. A major difference. Polygamy is if you marry multiple people. Polyamory is a relationship with multiple people, but usually marry one person. And the person you marry can be defined as the anchor, which I'll get more into another video, I promise. I said I would have done it, but I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it later. Or your color, depending on the lifestyle. If you're more BDSM, so you can kind of use like the maybe color term. I don't know, it could be wrong. Please don't hate me for that. But I really want to know how I can explain this, how can I bite it down into simple bites to a parents really, who they are both religious, and religion's not bad to me. It can be a little overzealous, but they are Catholics and they're good Catholics to me. They are not shoving in your face, but they do hold strong beliefs in it, and I know that's going to be thrown in my face about Catholicism to me, and I'm raised Catholic, as you can guess, but I am, I think the word is androgynous, which means you believe in multiple aspects or multiple religions. So that's going on. How do you summarize that? What gender fluid, pansexuality, polyamory to someone who believes in monogamy, usually marry the opposite sex to have kids, and that there are only 2 genders. You can't really choose. You can choose to transition. Another car coming. You can choose to transition or you don't, which I have a debate with my friends who I love them in pieces, but it's something that like I don't get into the conversation of right now because I need to make sure I got my pieces together before I start anything. That's the one thing I do. Get your pieces together before you make your debate. Read up about it, see what you can find. So that's going on. Yeah, so what do you do? What do you say? Do you make up a scenario in your head where you go, Mom, Dad, blah, and you blur it out straight, like a bad word vomit? Or do you try and make a conversation piece? Do you try and make a debate? Not like a serious debate. It's not going to work out well. but you make it like a conversation. Instead of conversation towards you, maybe you can get them to converse with you. These things are so important to me, and I really hope to know what's going on with other people, like, if they have any of these things, but, like, they like the aspect of wanting boobs but have a penis. You know, that's important. That is the part where you start becoming into the middle gender fluid to me. As though with my family, I'm a female, I should praise my beauty because I'm beautiful, and I should spit on kids. Okay, not like that badly, but in some places it is that badly. But to have children, and it's not like if I have kids, I'm going to run away from it. It's more the concept of if I have kids, or if I don't have kids, it doesn't bother me, and it bothers my parents to a notch. Each different notch. Again, another thing for another day. Just like this is a venting episode. I don't know what to do, and anytime you're listening through this, write multiple comments if you want. Be nice about it. Please. I can't make you be nice. I'm just asking respectfully. It's crazy. Like, I want to be brave. I'm having this urge to speak up, but it's like it gets stuck in my throat and I just keep my mouth shut. And I want to be that person who has that coming out story, who has told a tale where they were telling their parents, and hopefully their parents respected them. Because they were an adult, they made up their choice. They didn't question it fully, like just question a little bit, going, are you sure? When did this start? Like, that would be fine with me. Not, well, you're raised this way because God made you this way. I'm afraid that's gonna happen, and I can't control it if that happens. So, yeah, no, it's scary. Yeah, I mean, I'm repeating myself again. Alright. I guess that'll be it. I'm just confused right now, and any help, if you want to, comment down below, like, subscribe to my boring videos. I just started Detroit Become Human coming up. I'm going slowly through my Bioshock. I just finished Life is Strange, and I know it has some scattered videos I said to finish, but I know I will not finish that series, like Mary is Missing, because I like I said, I feel like I do more in commentary. So, yeah, thanks guys for listening for 18-ish minutes, and enjoy some androids acting human and me whacking people with a wrench. See ya!